Hey guys, welcome to Cheap Comic Collector. It's Wednesday, episode number 489, sometime in October. I usually put the dates down to the numbers, and I forgot to do that before I started, so I don't really know what date it is, but I know it's going to air in the middle of October. So today we're going to look at yet another flat rate box of comics. Got it right here. And let's see what we got. We got this one's from Gotham Thrift. Cheap box. Only paid 23 cents an issue for this box. So yeah, we'll get started and see what we got. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hitting that like button. Gonna turn you around, take you up top like I always do, so you can get a good look at those comics. And I'm gonna break my glass here. Hold on. Luckily, I finished what was in it, so it's empty. But my chair back has a curve to it, and when it spun, it knocked the glass off the ledge where I had it sitting. Well, it looks like we got some more Teen Titans in this box to start off with. Anyway, number 6. Number 10. Not sure if that's the same series. 2004. So, yep, I guess it is. Got those. This one caught my eye. It's Mighty Crusaders from 2010, number 3 of 6. And I did not realize that DC had relicensed the Archie characters, or maybe they retained the license and just gave it another shot. I don't know. I was surprised to see that, and I've also been wondering how that works. Mighty Crusaders, Red Circle characters, copyright 2010 Archie Comics. Yeah, that's what I thought. So the contents are copyrighted by Archie Comics, even though DC created it, just like any other license would be. You know, Marvel no longer owns the publishing rights to Conan, even though they created hundreds of issues of Conan. They don't have the rights to reprint those stories because they are the property of the Edgar Rice Burroughs estate. So just like any other licensed property, this is the same way. Even though they're Archie characters that DC did, DC does not own any of the rights. It reverts to Archie Comics. So interesting that they would do anything with licensed properties in this day and age with those with that understanding. Trinity, number 29. Trinity 28. This looks familiar. I either just recently went through these, or I went through this box recently. I guess I just got a hold of these flag character covers, because there's three of them that link together, and there's only 2 here, so I guess it's just the same covers, different box. There's number 27. Adventures of the Outsiders, number 34. Against the Masters of Disaster, Looker fights alone. Batman and the Outsiders, number 30. The Truth About Looker, part 3. And Batman and the Outsiders, number 15, at the 1984 Summer Olympics. And there are 2 copies of that one. They're both a little beat up. This one's definitely got major spine ticks compared to the other one. I think there's only 2 copies in there. It looks like it. Unknown Soldier, number 4 from Vertigo. Adventures of the Outsiders. Number 39. Somebody typed Gentilly Branch on here or stamped it. That's weird. Don't know what that means. If that's like a library branch or what that would be. Pretty sure that's not part of the cover. I don't see any reason for that to be on there. Try some Abzarine and see if that'll... I don't think it'll take this off. I haven't had much effect on blue. So yeah, it's not doing anything. So that's kind of a bummer. Unknown Soldier number 3. Number 2. The Avengers 215. Guest starring the Silver Surfer and versus Molecule Man, it looks like. These are pretty beat up. There's a lot of spine ticks, a lot of folds over here, even though it's in a bag. This one's not even in a bag. Spectacular Spider-Man 28, great big crease where the cover's been folded back. The whole copy's been folded back. Yeah. Staining have been on the back, got the spine and bottom. So not in the best of shape. But it's pretty early issue, number 28. Brave and the Bold, number 10. Green Lantern and Dr. Fate. Number 31, The Atom and the Joker. New Mutants, number 12. And 11. Warlock and the Infinity Watch, number 10. Thanos versus Thanos, I guess. Elementals, number 17. Adventures of Superman, number 441. And here's Slash Maraud, number 3 from DC. This was a 6-part series. And another Mighty Crusaders issue. This was number 4. Oh, some Warlord. Haven't seen those in a bit. Number 68. Check my list to make sure I don't need any of these. Number 67. Number 64. '65. Got Barren Earth as the backup. Number 56, got Arian as a backup. And some Vigilante, that's the same cover we just looked at in a box the other day. So there will be 2 copies of that in the sale. There's number 11. Number 10. 6. 4, the first appearance of the Electrocutioner. Number 3 with Cyborg. And there's Void Indigo, number 2 from Epic. And here's number 1. Is this the one that got canceled because it was too explicit or something? I don't remember exactly. I remember there was some kind of thing about it and they canceled it. Gonna type it up and see how many issues there were, and if I can find anything about why. Yeah, there was only two. Okay, it says continued from Marvel graphic novel number 11. Supposed to be 6 issues. Series had a storyline for 6 issues, but was canceled early due to very bad reviews. So, only 2 issues were published. But Epic was creator owned, so I have no idea if it was ever published later. Let me check. It'll say right on Grand Comics database. It'll say if the stories were republished somewhere else. Nope, doesn't have anything listed for reprints. So script was by Steve Gerber, and then the art was by Val Merrick. But it was just really graphic, I guess, is if I remember correctly. And I may not be remembering correctly. I've never actually seen copies before. But I did remember that it was canceled definitely very quickly. So 2 issues of that. The only 2 issues of that, I guess. DC Universe Legacies number 4. This looks cool. The Teen Titans in there. But then Robot Man is there as well. And Batgirl, what's going on? What is going on? I'm not sure what's going on, but this looks cool. Next Generation. I guess this was an ongoing series. I thought it was like a series of one-shot titles or something. But it looks in here like that's not the case. Or maybe it's kind of like a history series where it looks like they're talking about past cases or something. A lot of characters in here, but I can't really tell what's going on. Number 4. Okay, well, that's number 3. I guess they were kind of connecting covers, just barely there with Superman's cape. Oh, yeah, so it's some kind of ongoing history of the DC Universe or something, because this was Silver Age, this is Next Generation with Teen Titans. So, yeah, something like that going on. Here's another one. This is number 2. The End of the Golden Age plus the 7 Soldiers of Victory. So, yeah, it's like a history of the DC Universe type thing or something. There's number 1. The Golden Age of Heroism begins. Len Wein was the writer, at least of this first story. Got various artists: Scott Collins, Annie Kubert, Joe Kubert. All right, well, that might be interesting. Don't know. Wonder Woman 605, all new Wonder Woman. Who are the Morrigan? There's Yogi Bear. Birds of Prey, number 7. Nice Batman cover. Which is kind of weird since it's Birds of Prey. Legion of Superheroes, number 7 from 2011. This is, from what I'm told, is the best modern incarnation of the Legion that they've done. If that makes sense. Green Lantern Corps, number 55. Justice League, number 16. Stalked by the Creature Commandos. Number 50. I guess this is Justice League Generation Lost. This isn't Justice League. Yeah. Brightest Day, number 16. Green Lantern Emerald Warriors, number 4. And some more Mighty Crusaders. There's number 5. Number 1. Number 2. The whole series might be in this box then. Mighty Crusaders Special, number 1. Oh, that's really messed up. Nobody's gonna buy that one. Got water damage, and there's a whole chunk of the page missing. And there's pages are, I guess they're not. They're kind of stuck together a little bit. Oh, that's all right. That one's not going in the sale. So we got 1, 2, 5, and I don't remember how many others. I'm gonna put these off to the side so we can see at the end how many we actually have of those. Air, number 19 from Vertigo. Jack of Fables 44. There's a floating head for you. Another Air. This is number 21. Cinderella from Fabletown with Love, number 6, I think. House of Mystery, number 24. Jack of Fables 45. And here's the Web, number 7. Second feature, the Hangman. So this would have been the same. This would have gone along with the Mighty Crusaders as another title that they were doing at that time, I guess. Yeah. Maybe earlier. Because this is May 2010, number 7. And Mighty Crusaders, the number 1 is September 2010. So interesting. Oh, and here's the Shield, number 8, from that same time period. The Web, number 8, number 9, and number 10. This would have been the month before Mighty Crusaders. So let's see if there's anything in here about any of that. Get to that other feature. This is all Black Hood. There we go. Yeah, follow the further adventures of the Web in the Mighty Crusaders. So this led into the Mighty Crusaders series, I guess. I don't know, it's odd to me that with all the different characters DC has, they would feel the need to license characters from Archie and create new stories for those characters that they don't own. I don't understand that. Bloodstrike, number 14 from Image. Black and White, number 2. Mr. Hero, number 2. Ripclaw, number 1. Comics Greatest World, week number 2, Pit Bulls. Starman number 3. And Heroes for Hire number 7. And that's it. That's the whole box. Let me go back through these and see if I can pull out those Mighty Crusaders ones. See if we've got anything resembling a full set. Got some nice Warlords in there, but I already had all of those. It was a pretty nice box. It wasn't great, but it wasn't terrible. Had some older stuff in there, unfortunately, except for the Warlords, which seemed to be in pretty good shape. Most of the older books seemed like they were kind of beat. This Legacy series could be interesting too. 4 of 10. Void Indigo. You gotta wonder what's so bad about that one that they had to cancel a 6-issue series after only 2 issues. There's Mighty Crusaders. And way back at the beginning we had a Mighty Crusaders. All right. Alright, says Mighty Crusaders was 6 issues. So I don't think we got a full set. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, but no number 6. Well, let's see if they actually published a number 6. You never know. They may not have. Yeah, it says they did. All right, we got Web, Fly Girl, Inferno, War Eagle, the Comet, and the Shield. Looks like they kind of redesigned everybody except for the Shield. Looks pretty similar. I don't think I ever heard of Inferno or War Eagle. I wonder if they ever did trades of these since they're owned by Archie and not DC. Looks like there was a book, came out in 2018, which was from Archie. Let's see what that is. And don't think it's the same. Looks like it yeah, it's actually reprints a 2018 series from Archie that was Mighty Crusaders. So yeah. So 7 years after this was published, Archie published their own Mighty Crusaders, which was a 4-issue series. Huh. Things that make you go, what? I don't understand. So it looks like it could be pretty good, though. Or maybe they felt they needed to compete with Dynamite doing like the superpowers books based on old characters or something. And they didn't want to use their own characters necessarily. I don't know. Anyway, that's the box. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you're having a good day. We'll see you later.